Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and here's a new pick a card read. How are they feeling about you? I'm going to go into how you're feeling about them and how they're feeling about you in this as well. For each one of these, there's an extended version as well, a video reading that goes with this. If you find it is your story, if it is your reading, you might want to get that, because in that I'm going to go into more guidance for you. Guidance for you in the situation that you find yourself in right now, in this situation. Guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about your path ahead and how to make it work really well. All very similar readings this time. And so if you're interested in more than one, make sure you check that out, because they are very similar. And also that deeper dive, it goes into how this might all work out as well, and possible timelines for all of that as well. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each of these readings, you'll find a link up there, and also a link up for those in the description box and in the comments box as well for this video, where you'll also find your timestamps as well. And so all you need to do now is take your pick. Which ones do you want? Would you like the crystal, the citrine wand? Would you like the flower, this frangipani flower here, or the shell? Choose the shell. You take your pick right now, and I will see you in your reading. Don't forget to click like on this video and hit that subscribe button. Share your comments in there and click that notification button as well to hear more from me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in your reading. If you chose the crystal, this one's for you. Let's find out how they're feeling about you. Let's find out how you're feeling about them as well. Now, as always, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended video reading that goes along with this. If you find that this is your story and you want some more guidance for it all. So guidance for you right now, the situation you find yourself in, guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about them, what you need to know about yourself, and guidance. What else? Oh, how this might all go down as well. I'm going to go into that in the extended, so stick around for that. Toward the end of the reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's find out. Crystals. How they feel about you, and how do you feel about them? Follow the signs. Following the signs. So it's this path, whatever it is that you're on at the moment with your person, they want to follow the signs. They want to keep going with it. They're still interested. They're curious about it. They're curious about how they feel about you. They're following the signs. They're going with it, is what I'm getting there. And Foxfire, a lot of passion. Feeling a lot of passion for you, and just wanting to see where this leads them. There's fire in this card as well. So there's a lot of passion for you, crystals, from your person here. Let's find out more. But they're in it, I don't know. I was going to say in it for the long haul. Not necessarily. They're just in it right now. They're in it right now. They're curious. They want to keep going. They're following the signs. They've got that passion there, and they're following the signs, wanting to stay in this. Nature as well. There's some kind of a natural partnership or a natural connection between you both here. There's something natural about it. It seems like the right thing to do. All signs are leading to you, kind of thing. It's that kind of an energy. So you might be feeling the same way about them as well, is that you just can't leave them alone, that there's just something right about it. You have to go with it. The omens, the signs are there. Maybe the readings are telling you to do that as well. It's like, keep going with this. So let's focus on you first. Let's find out about you first. How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them? Wow, this is not good, is it? Starting out with the Three of Swords, so you're feeling heartbroken about it. Maybe it's not happening as fast as you want, or that you think that they're rejecting you, or maybe they have rejected you. Maybe they're taking things too slowly. But there's an element of heartbreak going on in you right now. Tell us more. How are crystals feeling? You're feeling like that they're your soulmate or your twin flame. They're the one for you. But there's some aspect of this relationship that isn't happening at the moment, and that is causing you some heartbreak. It might just be the slowness of it. Oh, let's find out about them before I put these cards away. How are they feeling? How are they feeling about crystals? They're feeling like this is the big one. Like they want to offer you something serious. They're feeling serious about you. So it's almost like they're all in on this, which might be news to you. You might not realize how serious they're being. When someone's more serious, they take things more slowly. You might be taking that as rejection, but it's not. It's not rejection here. Tell us more about how Crystal's person's feeling about them. How's Crystal's person feeling about them? How's Crystal's person feeling about crystals? Ooh, that was lively. The Devil. They are not sure that they're good for you. So your person has some demons inside of themselves, kind of thing. Like they are questioning themselves. They're not fully, I mean, who is that? Fully self-confident. The self-esteem isn't up there. They could have like addictions going on, that kind of thing. They could have, they might see you, put you on a pedestal and see you as having more than them, being more than them. They're not sure whether they are a good match for you. There's something compelling about you and they want to follow that, but while they're following that path to you and these signs to you and that passion, they are having to sort themselves out. They're having to heal themselves and feel good enough for you. So right now they want to give you a big offer, but they're not sure that it's good for you. So they really are wanting the best for you. This is someone that's loving you properly, and even in the way that they're kind of not loving themselves at the moment, but you're kind of an instigator for them to love themselves more and to realize that they are good enough, or to raise the game as well, because it might be that they're not being good enough. And let's like call a spade here. Some people aren't being good enough for us. Some people aren't doing the right thing. Some people have got addictions and stuff like that, and you know, they need to sort that stuff out. So it could be that too. So what is this? 3 of Swords. You're feeling heartbroken about them. Why? Queen of Materials, because of this stability. So it's something, it's a divide that you've got between you about success or stability. It could be about the material stuff, so you might appear to have more than them, or yeah, they are just not sure. They want to give you a big offer, but they're not feeling like they've got a big offer to give you, and so that's heartbreaking to you, because maybe you're focused more on the love of things, you know, the heart of the matter, of what they can give you emotionally, and you're not focused on the material things. Your person is more focused on the material things and being good enough for you, or feeling good enough for you, and that is, it's translating to the material stuff with them, and that's what you're heartbroken about here. Tell us more. What's behind this? Transformation. Oh, it's like you're balancing each other out here. So they're focused more on the material things and how they can, so this is probably the masculine, this is probably the feminine, on how they can provide for you, what they can bring to you, whether they're good for you, that kind of thing, so that they can give you like a good solid offer. Pentacles, like come and be with me, I've got the home, and you know, all of that kind of stuff. And you're transforming here. You're focused more on the heart of it all. It's like, well, why don't they just love me, and why don't we muddle through this, the material stuff, together? Well, there's balance to be found here. You both need to transform this. They need to get more in the heart. You need to get more in the material stuff. So like, see that they're loving you properly by doing that, by considering the material stuff. It is a part of it, you know, and maybe that is a signal for you to love yourself more in that area. So clearly here we have somebody here that loves you, but isn't loving themselves so much because they're feeling not worthy of you in the material sense. Here's you in the same position, but you're not loving yourself in the material sense. So you're not thinking about those same things. It's like, what can they provide me materially? So they've got a material focus, you've got a heart focus. You both need to learn from each other to get that balance, because both are important, not just the heart stuff and not just the material stuff, both important here. So you're feeling like nostalgic about them, but you're feeling like they're your soulmate, twin flame and all of this, but it's not happening right now. Hermit says that there's no communication happening, or you're both separated, both alone right now. And the wheel, so you're wanting it to get going, you're wanting some momentum here, you want it to start off or to come back in. So very much in your memories of this person at the moment, living in the past kind of thing, wanting it to start again. Now, we'll go into the deeper dive, but I would say that use this time wisely to sort yourself out here, to get that self-love right. Not just the emotional stuff and the heart stuff, but for you, the material stuff too. It's important. You deserve that. You deserve to be taken care of materially too. Love isn't just an emotion. That part of it is important. Sure, the emotional intelligence and all of that is important in a relationship. Absolutely, it's very important. But so is the material stuff too. Love isn't just an emotion. Have you ever had someone tell you that they love you and they won't do a thing for you? Then you'll know that love isn't just an emotion. It's what you'll do for the other person too. So your person does have that right, that they want to do things for you, to offer you things, for it to be an action. Love for them is an action word, not just an emotion. And so I would focus, if I was you, I would focus on raising your game. So it could be that you need to focus more on your stability, on your success, on your abundance and all of that, and gain that for yourself. Ground yourself in on that. Do the self-love thing and want more for yourself materially. And then discernment. Then you'll start choosing that in others too. So you'll see that they're not wrong in that focus. It is important too. And hopefully if you're doing that, if they are your twin flame, your soulmate, then they've got a strong energetic bond with you. The more work you do to get into balance, the more likely they are to get in to do that same thing as well, to be doing that inner work. So you could be focused on your person right now, saying they need to open up the heart more, that they need to get in the heart more, that it needs to be about the emotions more. And you could be missing the fact that you need to be in the materials more, you need to be in the real world more about this. And yeah, because when we focus on someone else, sometimes it can be such a distraction that we can see what they need to do, we can see what their issue is, and we can, but it completely distracts us from seeing our side of the road. That's why I do this in the reading. That's why I focus on both of you, because it's important, because you can only change our part and hope that they change their part, But they've got to do their own work, right? You don't want to get into a relationship where you're doing all the work for them. That's exhausting. So Ace of Pentacles, they want to give you a big offer. Like they want to come in like a king here and give you the big offer. A material offer, something that's substantial, materially. Two of Inspiration, so that you'll choose them. Again, they've got a self-esteem problem here. They want you to choose them, you to say yes to them, you to take action on it. And so they want to give you a big offer. They're not going to come in too fast. That's what I was getting with the Three of Swords first. You might just be heartbroken because they're not being fast enough. And it's actually a good sign if someone's being slow, because they want you to actually say yes. So they're looking at the details, the finer details of things here, and they want you to say yes. So they don't want to just rush in with a small offer. They want it to be big. They want to be ready, is what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so tell us what's behind this. Teaching. They're learning at the moment, learning about themselves at the moment. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that they are putting that work in. In fact, I'm getting not. I think maybe you're both focused on each other here, instead of focusing on yourselves, which is your only where your power is, focusing on yourselves. The best thing you can both do for this relationship is to focus on yourselves now and get ready for this. The Devil, they feel there's something about them feeling like they're not good enough for you here. Tell us what this is about. Why are they feeling not good enough? Or what is this Devil thing about? Ten of Voices, there's something that's got to end first. There's an end of pain first, a chain of pain, something that they instigated a long time ago, and they need to end that first. So they don't feel good enough for you, or not ready enough for you. They could have someone else in their life at the moment that is going to stick the knife in if you move ahead with this. They've got something they've got something to leave behind first. It's likely going to cause you pain if they bring you in first. So there is something more tangible to sort out first here. What's behind all of that is inner journey. So they have an inner journey to go on before they even do that. So they've got something painful to end that was instigated a long time ago in their life. They've got an inner journey to make it okay for them to end that first. And so they know that right now, if they put their hand out to you like that now, it wouldn't be good for you. It wouldn't be good for them. It wouldn't be good for you, because there's still something in their life that they need to let go of. Inner journey behind that. They need to make it okay for them to even do that in the first place. Inner journey first, then they'll let go of something, and then they'll feel more ready to give you an offer big enough. So it could be that the material stuff is tied up with someone else at the moment, or that it could be in jeopardy if they were to move forward with you right now. Let's find out more. How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them, crystals? Flirt. So you want to get it going. Wow. You got true love and wedding here. So really, you think they're the one. You want to flirt with them. You want to get it going. You want to get it moving. It's almost like you want to speed it up here, because to you, this is your true love. So wanting to flirt, wanting to kind of get things going, seductive kind of an energy. If I can just get them sexually hooked or something like that, that could be the way that you're going around it. Maybe not consciously, but with that flirt card, that's the energy that I'm getting about this, that you kind of want to hook them in to get it going. So that would suggest to me that you don't have a lot of trust in this relationship, that it will come about. Let's find out more. How are you feeling about them? But it's true love for you. I mean, you do see the compatibility there. Your hard work is paying off, and so you've put hard work in for this as well. Inner work is what I'm feeling here. You know, learning about yourself and releasing things and stuff like that. So you do feel like this is your person, like they're the reward kind of thing, that they are as good as it gets, really. Not in a negative way, in a positive way. They're great. Cooperation. You just need the cooperation, right? In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So they're going through other stuff at the moment, and yeah. It might appear to you like you're on different timelines and you're waiting for them to get ready, but in fact, you're both mirrors. You're both in the same situation. You're just not seeing your part in it yet. Hopefully with this reading, you are seeing your part in it now. Something to do with the materials for you. The tangible things in life, and people actually doing things for you. They like you though. You like them. Romance is blooming, fun flirting. You want to date. You want to get this thing going. You like them. Yes, you do. Okay, so how are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? How's Crystal's person feeling about them? That's way too many. Okay, let's take this one. Playfulness. They're feeling playful. There's an element here of them wanting to romance you when that time is right. It's almost like they want to keep you around and be playful with you until they're ready to be serious with you. Yeah, like they want to get to know you, they want to play with you, not in a bad way, not a player, like, you know, if you think that this is your reading because you think I'm talking about a player here, I'm not talking about that at all. This is just someone that wants to keep you in their life at the moment in a light kind of way while they are getting ready. That could be very frustrating and heartbreaking to you as well, that they do that, but really it's a good thing, I think, if you can handle it. A fiery climax approaches, so reminding us all that passion that came out first. Passion, following the signs. They want to stick with this, and you've just got a natural pull to each other here. A fiery climax approaches there, so the passions are coming up. Very tempting to each other, aren't you? But there's more to it than that. It's a deeper connection. It's not just a connection based off sex, this. You're both considering it seriously, this relationship, which is a good thing. I like that. They've got joy here, so they see you as being joyful. Like, they know they're going to be really happy with you. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. That's that fun again. So you're both wanting that fun with each other. You've got the fun flirting kind of thing. They want to be playful and get ready for this. They see a very positive life ahead with you. So you do seem to be a very good match here, I would say. Tell us more how they're feeling about crystals. Well, yeah, they're feeling not enough for you. That's for sure. And abundance. They want more material stuff before they come in. So they want to manifest it before they come in. They're feeling not enough abundance. This is not about you, it's about them. I already got that. Like, to them, it's about the material stuff. This is someone that wants to take care of you. It's someone that wants to give to you. They don't want to start a relationship off when they don't have that foundation of that material stuff to give you. It's important to them. And so this is someone that maybe had a background that the parents didn't have a lot of money, or maybe they had like a father that didn't, that was squandering the money and didn't take care of the family properly with the materials, and they're like, I want to do that. I want to take care of my family properly. And so it's stopping them from just going off on a feeling, getting into a relationship on a feeling before they're fully able and ready to take care properly. It's important, taking care of people in the material way, loving them, right? So how are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them? Tell us more. You have a deep breath. So your patience is being tested, is what I'm getting here. This is tricky for you to wait for, because you're tripping out on it. Three of Swords was the first card out. You're breaking your heart over it, but this seems such positive. So why would your heart be broken about that? Sure, they've got something to let go of, and so you might not be trusting that they're actually going to do that, but I do feel like they are going to do that. So a deep breath there, and you've also got sacred reverence. So you're being pulled in two directions here. So you've got a lot of respect for them, a sacred reverence for them, but you're also kind of worried, and it's not happening fast enough, and a little bit, What about them? How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you, crystals? Powerful move. Wow. Yep, they think that you're a powerful choice for them. This is a powerful move for them to make in their life. So they could have been working on themselves, and yeah, you just seem like the option to take their life further kind of thing. So they could have gone as far as that they could go in previous relationships, and this person could be intent on personal growth, that kind of thing, and they're seeing that in you too. It could be something like that. They could have been with someone that this is what maybe for some of you, this is what they need to let go of. It could be a past person that is just not into that growth. They don't see any more growth going on there. We've got a grand symphony here, so there's a lot going on. It's complicated in their life right now. They do see you as a powerful move. They're being pulled towards you. A lot of passion for you. They need to quieten their mind about it. So they're just trying to get focused on their material stuff and sorting this out and ending this thing, giving themselves permission to end this pain first, so it doesn't disrupt this relationship, and trying to quieten their minds. So in a way, your person is trying to kind of forget about you at the moment. They're not. It's saying here they are following the signs, but the signs are saying to them, don't focus on this relationship. Focus on clearing all the crap out first so that you can get into this relationship. How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them? And once I've got these out, I'm going to get you a love message out for each other. Divine timing. Okay, so you're like, come on, it's divine timing right now. It's not though. The divine brings things in the timing that we need, right? Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May always trust your perfect and holy timing. So you do, my dear, need to slow down, calm down, slow down, trust in the divine timing. It's not divine timing right now, otherwise it would be happening. Stuff to do first. We'll go into that in that deeper dive. How are they feeling about you? Travel. They want to travel with you. They want to go places with you. I'm getting that. They see a bright future with you. They want to go places with you. But they also want to travel the world with you as well. They want to experience new things with you. They see you as like there's a lot of growth and like really happy, really happy times with you, a lot of growth, and that's what they want. So they could have been in like stagnant situations before, or just feel like life isn't moving forward, but they see a lot of forward movement with you. Self-love as well here. So they're seeing you as being self-loving. They respect you. They've got a lot of respect for you. They're learning how to love themselves, right? And so they're seeing you as like the stability of loving yourself and all of that. And they're like, I want that for myself. So you do have a lot of love and respect for each other here. And you seem to balance each other up. But it's almost like you need to find that balance within yourselves first before the other one can come in. Of course, because that's the way it works. So let's get a love message from your heart to their heart. So what is it that your heart is wanting to say to them? Do something for someone. Do something. Okay. Give your attention to another. Look at me. You're saying like, I'm here. Hey. Meanwhile, they're trying to quieten their mind and get on with the path to you. So your heart's calling out to them. You know, you didn't nearly get the calling the muse in or something like that, calling in your soulmate, that kind of an energy. So you're like, come on energy is your heart. Their heart to yours. What's their love message for you? Practice compassion. Go easy on them. They're not easy on themselves, so go easy on them. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. So this is almost like a plea saying, I'm going through so much at the moment. There's stuff that I need to do first. Trust me, kind of thing. Practice compassion. Be compassionate toward them is what their heart wants to say to you. Trust them more. They might have said that to you as well. Trust me, trust me. Yeah. There you have it. Crystals, if you think that that is your reading, if it feels like it is your reading, then you might want to join me in that extended for some more guidance on this. As I said, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. I'm going to go into guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about them, what you need to know about yourself, dynamic, that kind of thing, how to make it work really well, and how this might all work out in a video read. It's an instant download. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, and there's a link in the description box and in the comments as well. 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It is an instant download, so do get your email address right. You'll receive an email which might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. And so check in those places, and if you can't seem to get it to play on one device, try another device first before you get in touch with me. But if you do get in touch with me, then just let me know which one you chose. Let me know that you chose the crystal, and I'll send it to you as well. So thank you so much for watching. If this is where I'm leaving you and you're not joining me in the extended reading, then don't forget to click like on this video. It really helps my channel out, and leave a comment if you so wish, and hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear more from me as well. Good luck with this one, and I will see you next time. Bye. If you chose the flower, this frangipani, then this one is for you. Let's find out how they're feeling about you. Let's find out how you're feeling about them as well for a full picture of all of this, because of course you can only change your part in things. So as always, flowers, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading. No, it's not. It's a video reading. It's an extended version of this that is I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about them, what you need to know about yourself, possible dynamics, and also how this might all go down, possible timings for all of that as well. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, stick around, because there'll be a link that pops up there. Find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. Let's get some cards out for you. How are you both feeling about each other? Let's see. Watching and listening carefully, I'm getting a very guarded kind of a thing going on here. You're paying close attention to each other. This could be getting to know each other, but really noticing each other. This could be a new relationship. It could be you've noticed each other, paying close attention, getting to know each other, that kind of an energy here. Tell us more. How are you both feeling about each other, flower and the person? Mystery, yeah, unknown, new person. Caught your eye. Who's that? Who's flower? I'm interested. They're interested in you. You're both interested in each other here. So let's focus on you first and find out how you're feeling about your person here. So how are flowers feeling about their person? How are flowers feeling about their person? Want to come out? Yes. Knight of Wands is starting out, so you're feeling fun and flirty and passionate about them. Very much new energy, this kind of thing. It's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's get together. Let's date. Let's flirt. Let's explore this. It's very exciting kind of an energy, that Knight of Wands. It can be a player kind of an energy, or it can just be like start of a relationship kind of an energy, or start of anything kind of energy. The Knight of Wands here. Wishes, and like you're hoping that this is it, that this is your one, that they're going to be right for you. Now, watching and listening carefully. So you're picking up on the clues there, getting to know them. What are they like? What do they want in a relationship? Or just, it might not even be at that stage yet, not talking to each other yet, just noticing each other, thinking, I hope that they're the one, I hope that we're compatible, and all of that kind of thing here. How are they feeling about you? Yeah, very much a vibe of someone who's caught your eye, very much the early stages here, noticing each other from afar, not even dating. It doesn't even feel like that dating kind of an energy yet. So, someone's shown up in your life, flowers? Are you like, they're nice? Well, it's more than that. It's like, you're like, yeah, let's start a relationship. I hope that they're the one for me. They planted seeds. They've decided, no, they've planted seeds. Okay, so they've decided what it is that they want, and they're looking at you. They've planted some seeds there, so they could be trying to impress you here. Indirectly. As in, this could be someone showing displays of strength and trying to show you. You know, they could be getting dressed up. They could be putting aftershave on. It's just little subtle things that they're doing. They planted the seeds. They're already trying to impress you here. And yeah, so it seems like they're taking the slow approach. What else? How else are they feeling about flowers? Hanged Man. I'm not so sure about it yet. Undecided yet. It's early days. I'm telling you, it's early days. So yeah, the Hanged Man. They're just trying to make up your mind. They're watching and listening carefully. What was this one again? Mystery. Yeah, just getting to know each other. Through observation first is what I'm feeling here. So the Knight of Wands, you're like, I like what I see, and I'll start this off. The World, yeah, completion of a cycle. It's time. You're like, oh, I think I'm ready to get into a relationship now. Complete this single cycle maybe, and start off in a relationship cycle. So you've got this energy of, let's go, let's do this, let's jump into this relationship together. I hope you're the person for me. What's behind this then? The completion of the cycle. Home. Who could have been staying home a lot? It could be that. But you're ready to be out there again, you know? So that's kind of saying like the hermit. You've been in hermit mode. You've been by yourself for a while, and you're ready for that to change now. And this person has caught your eye, and you're like, yeah, I'm ready. Oh, I think I'm ready to start a relationship here. Let's do it. But I hope they're the one for me. So there's a bit of wishful thinking here with a star energy. Maybe be careful about that, you know, because, well, I'll go into the guidance in the extended, but just be careful of this too wishful thinking. You know, we sometimes, especially types like us, like tarot readers and people that are into all of this, we can see someone, then we can start making a fantasy about them in our heads, about them being our twin flame or perfect for us, and we can just presume things about them. rather than actually knowing them as a person. So just be careful about that. I mean, wishful thinking is good, but sometimes we can take our imagination a little bit too far and create a whole backstory that's not even true about someone. So if you can be honest with yourself, and if that has been something that you've done in the past, you might want to just kind of check yourself with this one and try not to do that. Try and see the reality. You got the Tower here because it might surprise you, right? So this is like afraid, wishful thinking that they are the one for you, but kind of afraid that they're not going to be. So sometimes we can do this overly because of our fears that we've not healed. So look at your past relationships here, because you could have not recovered from those Tower moments in past relationships, and so you're being overly hopeful about this one. It's like bracing yourself, going, it's not going to hurt me, kind of thing. I will go much more into much more detail in the extended about that though, because you've obviously got a very big fear there. It's just causing you to be very hopeful that this is the one, the perfect one, the one that's not going to cause you harm, the one that's not going to give you trouble. New beginnings. Absolutely, you want this to be new beginnings. Happy times. Okay, so where are they at with it all? How are they feeling? Seven of Pentacles, they're planting the seeds. So they're trying to, it's like displays of trying to impress you here. You might not realize that they're doing it for you, but they are. You know, when we like someone, even if we're walking down the street, suddenly we become aware that they're watching us, and we could walk different, or we could hold ourselves, you know, in a different way. Because when we like someone, we become conscious of them being aware of us, you know. So they're trying to impress you. They're planting the seeds here. They're practicing. Five of Pentacles, practicing doing that. This is someone that's trying to impress you. They're practicing. They're like a peacock, fluffing their feathers out and all of that. They're like any kind of bird, in fact. That's what they're doing. They're preening themselves. They're trying to impress you, trying to get your attention. Okay. That kind of thing. You know, it's all the little subtle things when we play with our hair when we like someone, or me when I like someone, I flat out ignore them. I'm like really friendly toward people until I like someone, and then I'm stupid. So, you know, but you know, you might be picking up signals like that, playing with the hair or something like that. Wearing aftershave. What else? Oh, you know, all those little signs. They're practicing it. They're trying to impress you here. Reunion of souls, because they do want you to come together. That's a kind of deep card as well, not just new beginnings. So they've got some emphasis on you being the right person for them. They've got a feeling about you too. So you've both got a strong feeling about each other here. It's coming up in your kind of imagination as the star. Yours is kind of founded in, hope this is the right one for me. But you've got a clear green light in yourself saying, yeah, I want to go for this one. I want to give this one a go, even though I'm fearing. For them, they've got a recognition about you because of this reunion of souls card coming out. That is, they feel a connection with you. They do feel that connection. So you've both got something intuitive going on here. The Hanged Man, though, what is this? Something about changing minds. Oh, Eight of Voices for something that they're trapped in. What is that? There's always a complication, isn't there? It's always in this row as well. The complication comes up in all of these readings. Have you noticed that? There's a complication in them. They need to change their mind about it first. Something that they're bound to here, that they feel like they can't get out of. Tell us more about this. This could be that they can see that they need to change something in their lives as well, that they feel bound to at the moment. So this could be someone that's not available. But you've caught their eye, they're trying to impress you, but they're bound to something else. And so if they're fully choosing you, then they'll need to change that first. Could be something like that. It could be, I don't know what else it could be. Integration. There is something that they need to change and integrate first, though. Yeah, it could be around being fully available for this. So you're like, let's go. They're like trying to impress you, but there's something stopping them here. Eight of Voices, tying them down. This could be something about commitment as well with them. They could be not a commitment foe, but they could be slightly worried about committing. Just with the 8 of Voices there, worried about tying themselves down. I know, we'll get deeper into it anyway. How are you feeling about them? Separation. So you're feeling that, yeah, you want this to start. You're feeling the separation between you. So it's kind of, I think you want to get into this more speedily than they do here. You're feeling the separation. What does that mean? Because I'm not getting that you're together, yeah, with your person here. So, you know, when we are, well, when we've seen someone, when they've caught our eye and we wanted to start off, it's like, ask me out already. The Knight of Wands energy, ask me out already. And while we're in that yearning kind of mode, that's us feeling the lack of them. That's us feeling the separation between us more than we're feeling the excitement of coming together. So nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm not saying like some law of attraction teachers would say, well, you're never going to get it if you're feeling like that, because that's not true. Because we all have manifested things when we're allowed to have flaws and we're allowed to be a bit negative. We have had manifestations before. The universe isn't mean to us, saying, no, you've got to be perfect first with perfect focus. And so that's not a warning. That's just saying where you're at the moment. So you're feeling that separation at the moment. It's a stage that we go through. You see, I knew this. Commitment's being tested. I was feeling this energy. So are you committed to this? Well, you're hoping that it's not going to be the same old crap as before, to put it bluntly. But your commitment is being tested. What does that mean? Well, is your commitment to yourself is being tested here. Is this truly what you want? Because you're coming more across as wishful thinking. They're taking the time. Humility. I'm trying not to take that. Okay. Tell us more. How are flowers feeling about their person? Individuality. So you're seeing this person as an individual. They've got something about them, maybe a quirk or something like that, that is attracting you to them. They do seem like they've got something unique about them, and they do seem to be a match as far as you can see in them so far. They do seem to be a match, and like I said, you might be creating a story around that. You've got responsibility here, so you're seeing them as a responsible person here. So you've noticed that they take responsibility over things. So this could be someone that's in a position of power, or that has just that responsible kind of character, someone that's stable, someone that's loving, someone that takes responsibility for things. I don't know. They could be very loving and giving. You might have noticed that about them too. A lot of positive traits about this person that's attracting you to them. So you're noticing all these things. There's them like putting aftershave on and stuff like that to impress you. You're noticing deeper things than that about them. The dragonfly. You're being lighthearted about it, finding out things coming to light. Yeah, so you are noticing them, you're watching them, you're finding out, you're curious about them, you want to know them better. You're wanting to take it to the next stage, aren't you? Let's find out about them, how they're feeling about you. How they're feeling about you. Let me know in the comments what's going on below. Love to hear from you. While you're down there, don't forget to click that like button and that subscribe button along with that notification bell. Now, they're thinking that this is a past life relationship. Now, I touched on this a little bit because the Reunion of Souls card that came up there, they're feeling a strong connection with you, past life connection. This person, your person here has got an intuitive sense or a gut sense that you're right for them. You've known each other before. There's a familiarity, or there's some kind of a connection, some kind of a match here. So with this energy that they've got, kind of being sure about you in some kind of way, they're going to want to make sure that they don't mess this up and take it slowly, which is why they've got this patience here in the Five of Inspiration. They're taking it slowly, almost being careful with you, because they seem to know you, they seem to have this connection with you. Tell us more about how they're feeling about you. I'm not going to take all those through. Okay, I am then. So, prosperity lies ahead. They are maybe noticing more about you than you think that they're noticing. They're watching and listening carefully. They could be that kind of Page of Swords kind of an energy, watching you, finding out about you, looking at you on social media, that kind of thing. And prosperity lies ahead. They're seeing that this would be a prosperous connection for them, for you both. You know, there's growth to be had here. They feel that strong connection with you, but they see that you're also, from what they're noticing about you and learning about you, that this is a good choice, that you're a good choice for them. Holding the vision, so you're part of that vision that they've had, a vision that they've had in the past of the romantic relationship that would be right for them. You're a match to that, and the more they find out about you, the more they are believing that you're a match to that. And a new romantic cycle begins, so they do want you next. I mean, they've earmarked you as their next person, a new romantic cycle. So you've both got this readiness here. I don't know, with this Eight of Voices, I'm going to have to ask about that in the extended there, because they do seem to be have to change their minds about something, and it could be about commitment. So this could be someone that's like, they know what it is, they've got a vision for what romance, what it is, what they want, and they didn't think it was available to them. So this could be someone that's sworn to not being in relationships or something. Then you show up and they're like, wow, that was that vision that I had. You're a vision that they've had. That's what it is. So this might not be like a relationship or something like that that's binding them. It's just in their mind, the Hanged Man. Of course, Eight of Voices, it is in the mind. Voices, swords, it's just thoughts. We can change our mind and our belief about it. So this, yes, it could be a belief change that they need to make here to have this new romantic cycle begin for them. Tell us more. How are flowers person feeling about flowers? Creativity. So much can come from this relationship, and they're seeing that too. You know, a lot of growth, a lot of creativity, a lot of abundance and all of that. You love to devise new ideas, innovations and forms of illumination. So they are looking at your work that you do, and they're very impressed by that, and they're seeing like, maybe you could work together, maybe you could build something together. They're seeing so much that they could do with you here. They like what they see. Yeah. Very positive here. So no wonder they're trying to impress you then. They like what they see, and they will be taking it slowly. Just because of this reunion of souls and this past life relationship here, they're taking this one seriously. Especially because it does feel like your person has kind of given up on relationships. They didn't think that they were going to meet someone that was right for them. And there you are, and they're like, oh. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabling boundaries. That could be why they've shut down here to relationship or to commitment. Empath and narcissist paradigm. So maybe they've been with a narcissist before. I'm certainly not getting narcissistic energy from them. That could be what they've been going through before. And they could be worried. It could be why they are taking things slowly with you as well. They could be worried that this is a rerun. Oh, of course. Like have you been in a relationship with a narcissist? It takes a lot of getting over that, and it's a severe wound too, because they really shake us, those relationships. And yeah, if you've had one of those, you're going to be wary, so that it might take them longer to open up to you. Commitment issues here. It could seem like it's commitment issues once you get into this. But it's just a fear, you know. That's what commitment issues are, right? A fear. Let's find out more. How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them? How are flowers feeling about the person here? Awakening genius. Very exciting. You're very excited about this person. You can see having a lot with them as well. And so awakening genius is really great. It's like, I can be true to myself. I can see myself being true to myself with this person. So very good energies here. How about them? How are they feeling about you? The uncharted sea. This is totally new to them. Like I'm getting from them that they were shut down to relationship, or they just They just decided that their lot was their lot, kind of given up on it, and then you show up because, of course, when we let go like that, then the right person is going to show up. But this is uncharted seas to them. They haven't had this kind of an energy around them before. This is all new to them, and so, but it is matching a vision that they had in the past for this, romance as they wanted it. So, well, that's good. How are you feeling about them, flowers? After this, I'm going to get a message from your heart to their heart, and then a message from their heart to your heart. Abundance. So you're seeing abundance with them as well. You're seeing them as abundant, doing their thing, awakening genius. Again, you've got that same thing as they've got. I can see this growing. I can see us building something together. I can see abundance in this connection. Now, both of you could be very successful people, and you might have just been meeting people that aren't successful, but you see a level of abundance and self-sufficiency in each other that makes each other a green light, green flags. You've got green flags as far as self-sufficiency, independence, abundance in each other, and so you can see that it can grow and become something really good here, and I think it can. Yeah, we'll go into that in the deeper dive about this relationship and all about it and what you need to know about it. But it's looking good to me. How are they feeling about you? Perfectionism. What I'm getting from this is that they kind of put you up on a pedestal. You're better. You're better than the rest. You're better than they've seen before. So you are this kind of image of perfection. So they're kind of doing the same thing as well. You're kind of hoping that it's not going to hurt. They're doing the same thing here. But they're like, wow, flowers. Flowers can be pretty amazing. They could be a perfectionist too, or have those traits. Now, I was getting this growth thing here, so they're interested in growth. And yes, when people are interested in growth, that can bite us on the bum, can't it? We like the self-growth stuff, but sometimes we turn it against us, and it turns into perfectionism, and we beat ourselves up with it. So they've got that kind of thing going on, but they've got really good intentions with this. So they see harmony coming from this. They've got good intentions. They see that you've got good intentions too, that you've got a good heart. They're noticing a lot about you, and they like what they see here. Still very early days is what it feels like, but let's get a message out from your heart to their heart. Your heart to their heart. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Have patience. Wait for me. Have patience. I would have thought this would be the other way around, because you seem to be, let's go, let's do this. But have patience. Your heart is asking them to have patience with you. So you could be this hopeful in this tower thing. You might be more on the defense than I was picking up. In other words, you might be a little bit more scared than I was picking up to get into this. So you might be saying to them, have patience with me. I will overcome this reluctance to step forward or to let you in. I'll overcome this fear, And their heart to your heart. What's their message from their heart to your heart? Messages. Romance. They want to romance you. Yes, they want this. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So when it starts, it's going to be on. Wow. Oh, and also they're a little bit worried that you've got a lot of admirers and love is all around you, and you're like, oh, they're really loved. Or they're putting you up on this pedestal like you're perfect, and so they're like, they can have anyone. So they've got that fear that love is all around you. Yeah, but they want to be the romance. That's why they're doing this whole display peacock thing here. They want to impress you. They want to be the one that you choose. They see that you've got a lot of attention, or they think that you've got a lot of attention. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But yeah, they do want to impress you, and they want to have a new romantic cycle with them. But it seems like it's going to take a little bit of time to get this going to me, because it's very much in that early days stage of getting to know each other before you actually get to know each other in person directly. Some of you could be moving on into that, There we go. Thank you so much for watching. So if that is your story, you want it to be a story, it could be a story, then you might want to join me in that extended reading, the deeper dive, to get more guidance on all of this, guidance for where you're at right now, guidance for this relationship, more that you need to know about them and yourself to make this relationship work, how this might all go down as well, and the progression of it, and also possible timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant download, so do make sure you get your email address right. The email might end up in your inbox, but it also might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. So be sure to check in there. Promotions folder is a Gmail thing, so if you're on Gmail, you'll find a lot of emails that you've been missing in that folder once you realize that it's there. And if you can't download it first time, or if it's not playing, just try it on a different device. Otherwise, get in touch with me and I can send it to you. We'll get it working somehow, some way, somehow. So thank you so much for watching me. If this is where I'll leave you, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the like on this video and click that subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear more from me. If I'm joining you in the extended, if you're joining me in the extended, then I will see you in there. And thank you so much for your support of my channel, one and all. See you in the extended. Bye. If you chose the show and this one's for you, let's find out how they're feeling about you. Let's find out how you're feeling about them as well, in order to get a full picture of all of this. Now, as always shows, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's a video reading, an extended version that goes with it. If you think that this is your reading, or you know it's your reading, you might want to get that. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about it, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, also how this might all go down as well, and possible timings for all of that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, stick around, because there'll be a link that pops up there, a link in the description box and in the comments box as well, in order to get that. So let's find out how you're both feeling about each other. The creation of light, things getting easier. Either they are an easier relationship than you've had before, or you're wishing for things to get easier here. You're both wishing for things to get easier. So there could be impediments or challenges in this relationship to overcome, and you're hoping that that gets easier. You've got a playful energy around you as well in this relationship. So you're both feeling playful with each other. All of them. All of the readings this time, playful energy about them, so it's nice. Very light energy here. I like this. So how are you feeling about them? Of course, you can only change your part in it, so we need to go into how you're feeling about them too, find out the full situation here, because it's never one-sided, right? Wow, you got the 10 of Pentacles out at first, so this is someone you want to marry. This is someone that you can see marrying. You're in it, you're committed, you're in it for the long term. You can see that. Very nice. You could also be seeing them as a family kind of a person too. Lots of security and stability going on, that kind of thing. How are you feeling about them, Shells? How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about your person here? Stability. Yeah. King of Pentacles, stability. It's very similar energy, really. And the Knight of Swords, so wanting to rush toward them, wanting it to happen right now, wanting to take it to the next level because of this stability. So very stable energy here. You're like, they're solid, they're my person, they're stable. It's a yes from you to this relationship. It's easier than you've had it before because they're stable, solid here. Playful too. Perfect. So it seems so far. Let's find out how they're feeling about you. How they're feeling about you. Two of Swords, unsure of a decision to make here. They've got a decision to make. What else? How else are they feeling? Five of Wands. So they are making headway, is what I just heard here. This is the card of training. Making headway towards something. So some kind of a change in their life. Or something that they've got to deal with in order to be with you. Could be internally. You've got to get over their nervousness to be with you, or something like that. It could be an internal thing, but they're practicing something. Maybe so that they can make this decision. So they're undecided right now. It's very much headspace stuff, this, with the swords here. They are taking action to do that though, but it's very much headspace stuff. So I was asking how they're feeling about you, and what came back was what they're doing and how they're thinking. So, which suggests to me that this could be them kind of choosing you, because it is very light energy here, as in you seem to be a good choice for each other, and having to get themselves there to personally be ready for you, or take action steps in their lives to be ready for you physically. The Ten of Pentacles. Tell us what's behind this Ten of Pentacles here. So you're seeing it as marriage material, but here you go, you've got the Five of Emotions behind that, and so you're kind of closed down. You're seeing them marriage material, but kind of close-hearted toward them. So there's something going on here, isn't there? I feel like this is connected. They're undecided. You can't choose them because they're undecided. It's something like that. So you're a little closed down. Your heart's a little closed down. That is understandable. I mean, if we've got the Two of Swords card out for your person here, they're undecided on you. You're going to feel that, right? And who can keep the heart open when someone's undecided? There's got to be buy-in. I keep on saying this, unconditional love is amazing, yes, but let's not do unconditional relationship, because that is ridiculous. That's what, and we end up in abusive, narcissistic relationships if we try and do unconditional love in romantic relationships. Sure, once you've both chosen each other down the line and you're committed to each other, then it can be unconditional love, but not until then. Save the unconditional love for the children. That's what I say. Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Emotions. So this is totally understandable. You think that they're your person. They're not actually choosing you right now, or they're undecided to choose you. And so your heart's shutting down a little bit. You're scared. So you're not fully open up. And I think that's healthy. So you could be in a bit of a boundary state. You haven't got the Queen of Voices here. You haven't got the Queen of Swords. So it's not like you being totally get the hell away from me. It's you being a bit guarded, is what it is. Psychic development. You're picking up on their indecision. You want a buy-in from them. You want reciprocation first. You're seeing them as solid, but they're not solid in you yet. That's what it is. Things need to be made lighter first, maybe. So, King of Pentacles, stable. You want to rush in. You're right, let's do this. Tell us what's behind this. All very similar this time. Crystals, flowers, and shells are all very similar this time. So check out, if you were attracted to other ones, check it out. You see, again, you got the Four of Swords. This is another energy of you healing. You got like closed down, and you got like healing here. So you're going through something at the moment. It's not just them being undecided, and there's more to it than just being shut down because of what they're going through. You are having to heal yourself. So they could be bringing up, with this stability and with you wanting to do this, things are coming up within you, being triggered by them or this situation, about your past, healing that you need to do, inner child healing, past relationship healing, and all of that. It's coming up for you. So this delay that they've got is necessary for you to do that healing work. So you might have noticed, you might be thinking about past relationships. You could have emotional stuff coming up, being triggered in some kind of a way. It's the time for you to do that. We'll get into that in the deeper dive, in the extended version here. Get you some help around that, What's this? What's behind this? There's something about the stability of them now that seems to be triggering for you. So this could be bringing stuff up about your maybe previous commitments, committed relationships that you've had, and when you've committed to them, they could be kind of shaking your foundations there around the masculine energy here. Masculine energy is behind that, and so there's something about the masculine energy here, you being triggered by it, and it bringing up like negative. It happens, right? So it's like when we're getting into a good relationship, it does bring out all the crap first to be healed, right? when we're getting into that. And you are seeing this relationship as being very healthy and stable here. But a lot of inner work behind both of these for you. Okay, so let's find out about them. Two of Swords. So they're undecided, or they're making some kind of a decision, but they don't seem to have all of the information yet. Tell us about this. The first card out, the Creation of Light, means that their decision could be getting easier for them. Let's see. Two of Swords. What's this Two of Swords about? Is it you? Two of Materials. It's up in the air. Undecided. Undecided. I need to get another card out. Ace of Emotions have got so much feeling. Now the feelings come out. Can they just go off the feeling for you? They've got a lot of emotions for you here. You're making them feel really good. But everything is up in the air here. There's more to this. A decision that they're making on you, there's more to this. But the emotions are there. So the emotions are, the feelings that they have for you are intense. There's a lot of attraction here and there's a lot of love here for you. But they're taking this decision seriously, and so they're juggling with things at the moment. You're right here. Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I'm getting that same energy from them too. That you're right, that they've got a very solid, very stable kind of an energy to them here, which, frustratingly enough, is what is causing them to take this slowly. They're making a serious decision on you here. They're going to take things slowly. What's behind this? It doesn't feel like a wounding that's behind this to me. It's a movement into balance, maybe a little bit of wounding, but it feels to me like they are balancing things up in themselves, making new decisions for themselves. Maybe their life's got a little bit out of balance and they want some change here, but it's showing up as very stable energy here, and so it's going to take them some time to make those decisions for the change. This could be a fixed sign person with that all of that stability about them here. And yeah, they're taking it seriously. This isn't someone that impetuously jumps into something, because someone like that is going to jump out of it as quickly as well. So it appears that their life might have got a little bit out of balance, but because they're a fixed sign, I'm getting that really strongly, or just a fixed personality, they don't change things around a lot. This is someone that is stable, very stable energy, and so they don't change so much. But they are considering this. They're considering this change from the stability to change things up, to find the new stable place with you. Yeah. Five of Wands, so they're putting something into practice here. Practicing something. What's this? What's the Five of Wands about? Training, practicing something, maybe giving it a go. Whatever change is going to come with you. The Four of Materials. But they're kind of holding back on that. Slowly, slowly, easing into it. Easing into these changes, slowly, slowly. They're trying them out, the changes that being in a relationship with you would be about, but it's like they're dipping their toe in. So if this someone is getting into the relationship really slowly with you, this is why. They're having to hold some energy back. They want to be really sure about this first. So they're dipping the toe in with you. So they could appear to be very fixed, but also very slow and very slowly, slowly. It's a slowly, slowly approach with this person here. Holding some energy back from you. Like the rest. They've all been about that. Crystal, flower, and shell this time. Check them all out. You might get some guidance from all of them this time. So close but slightly different each time. What's behind this? It's all good. I don't see anything wrong with their approach at all. It's not like it's not a red flag. All of this, it's closing your heart down, yeah, but it's not a red flag. It's all good. See nothing wrong with their approach. They're a stable person. You see that about them. So they're going to do things in a stable way. So let that alleviate your fears. It's all good. They want to take things slowly. It's their nature to do that. Feels like you've got a very loyal person on your hands here because they're loyal with themselves. They make a decision and they stick with it. So they're going to do that in relationships too. What have you got going on here? How are you feeling about them? Codependency. So this could be something that there's been a problem in your life before and you're kind of almost wanting to do this again, be codependent with them again. Not with this person again, but get yourself in there. That could be why you got the Knight of Swords peeking in between there. You might just want to get into this relationship, you know, instead of letting it build up with these firm foundations first. So codependency coming up, just be aware of that in yourself. Codependency, you know, they're getting addicted to someone, they're rushing in, they wanting to help them, they're wanting to, you know, change to happen fast. That can all be signs of codependency here. Surrender to the divine. So yeah, you need to let go of this a little bit. Not let go of the relationship, just let go of the control of it, of wanting to rush in here. You've got a lot of stuff, healing stuff going on here. They've got slow approach to be certain about this before they're going to make a move here. So surrender that process to the divine, get focused on your own stuff. I will go into that guidance for you in the deeper dive there as well. How are you feeling about them? So with that surrender to the divine, it also is telling me that you do have a certainty about this person. No, we can never be certain, can we? Because we've got to get to know people. But you're sure that you want to go here. That's what the Knight of Swords said. You want to give this a shot. So you're having to surrender that to the divine because it seems like they're calling the shots. They're calling the speed of it anyway. Let's put it that way. Of course, you both got choice in this. You got to choose each other, but they're choosing the speed of it right now, which might not necessarily be comfortable for you. Tell us more. So you're gonna have to surrender this path. You know, it might also be when you have surrendered that they get moving. Isn't it always the way? You got commitment here. You see a commitment with this person. You see that they're committed and loyal. Absolutely, I'm getting 100% on that. They are. This is someone that commits. Absolutely, once they're in, and so this isn't someone that's frivolous. Like I said before, they're not. This is not someone that jumps into anything. This is someone that makes up their mind, and once their mind is made up, once you're a yes, that's it. An expression. So you want them to talk to you. You want them to talk to you about this, and they're not at that stage yet. They haven't even decided yet, so they're not going to talk to you about it. They need to make a firm decision first, so they could be taking the time to get to know you here. It's getting easier and easier. Very playful vibe about them here. It's nice. Tell us more. How's Shell's feeling about that person here? So this might be very different than you've experienced before. I mean, there's not many people like this that are in a stable energy. The majority want to rush in, want instant results, you know, instant relationships. This isn't someone that would booty call you. If someone's booty calling you, this isn't your reading at all. You've got Cupid's arrow here. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. You do have some hesitations here, absolutely. 5 of emotions is there, that's you hesitating. But yeah, you do have some level of faith in there, certainly more than they've got. And it's not that they've not got faith, it's just, this is someone that just needs to make a decision, you know? Yeah, I think I've said that already. Love is coming, so have faith in it here. So you're kind of believing in this relationship that it's going to happen in their own sweet time, right? How are they feeling about you? Reconciliation, they want to come together with you. Someone from the past though. Are you from the past? Yeah, it could be with this one. Could be with this one. Yeah, but they want to come together with you here. They want to be with you. They just want to make sure that they're making the right decision. Yeah, they want to make sure that they're making the right decision first. How are they feeling about you? Give us more feeling here. Like Ace of Emotions is a great feeling. I mean, they've got a lot of love for you there. Your dreams need a practical plan. Here they are being practical. This is them all over. You chose them as that because of the stability and the being that. They're absolutely being that. So they need a practical plan. They need to make a firm decision and go for this. And once they do, it'll be go, go, go. Very close. They're very close to achieving the personal goal here. So this is, yeah, almost there. Almost ready to make a decision, but not quite. We'll go into the timings of it in the deeper dive. Tell us more. Cause and effect. So they're wary about the decision that they make here. So they want this built on firm foundations. They're very aware that this is an important decision for them. Serious kind of person here. Fun, yes, but it's also serious. They take things seriously. They take the decision seriously, and they're taking a look at all of the effects that it's going to have around them. Needs a practical plan. Very practical person here. That's why you like them, because of the stability, and that's what you're getting with them. It's a stable person. Tell us more. How they're feeling. Whoa, feeling love. Whoa, they love you. Wow, a lot. They've got a lot of feeling for you. So don't let their slowness make you think that they're not loving you here. It's quite the opposite. Their slowness is showing you that they do love you. Look at this. Twin flame. They think you're the one. They want to come together with you. Wow. Let's find out more. How are you feeling about them? Well, that just says it all. If you're like wondering whether they're going to come in, I'm pretty sure they're going to come in. The feeling and the love for you is going to bring them in. It is getting lighter and lighter, and they seem to be closer and closer to that decision. You're feeling the world for them, so you've got a lot of feeling for them too. Wow. How are they feeling about you, Charles? Beyond the ordinary. They think you're incredible. This is out of the ordinary. This is why they think you're a twin flame. There's a very strong connection here. Beyond the ordinary. This is like blowing the mind. Your connection with them is blowing the mind. Again, mind. It's your person thinks a lot here. They're very emotional, but it's not on the surface. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like their emotions are in the background. They keep them down. What's apparent on the surface is them being stable and making good decisions. So very, very much in the head, but there's a lot of emotion behind this person. And kind of a nice balance that they've got here. How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them? Aging. Something about a compatible age gap or age match. One with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. Oh, it could be an age gap. Okay, an age gap, but maybe not a maturity gap here. Aging. Wanting to grow old together. This is someone that you could see being married to, of course, yes. Growing old together. You see yourself growing old with this. I know we see it in these cards too. It's someone that you can grow old with. This is a healthy choice for you. How are they feeling about you? Yeah, it's not so much about the age gap, that it's that you're seeing that this is someone you can grow old with. Very compatible then. Mistakes. They've made a few. Okay. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. They've made mistakes. That's why the decision is weighing kind of heavily on them. They want to make sure that they're doing the right thing this time. They're not seeing you as a mistake. They're not at all. But they're wary because of mistakes that they've made in the past. You know, this is a very stable person, and so they don't take the choices lightly, and so they're probably still not punishing themselves or hard on themselves, although it could be that, but they just take the decision. They don't take the decisions lightly. It's getting lighter for them. They're choosing better for themselves, but they have made mistakes in the past, or it appears that way anyway. I don't think there are any mistakes myself. The things that we can learn from, sure, and that we wouldn't do again, but are they really mistakes, or do we have to learn from it? Is going to school a mistake just because you got some things wrong in school? No, because you learn from it. And I feel the same way about life as well. So take that one as it resonates, but certainly their choices weigh heavily on them. So it's serious with you too. It's a serious choice that they're making with you. What is your heart saying to their heart? Let's get some love messages out. Like attracts like. You see, you're very similar to each other. Like attracts like. I think they feel the same way about you as well, is that this is a very strong connection. And receive with love and appreciation. So you want to love them. Gracious acceptance is the way to show love. You want to show them that you love them. You want to express it. It says that there. You want to express your love with them. You want to show them. So you want to hug them and kiss them and love them. I don't think that they've made that decision to let you do that yet. I don't think they have. So yes, you want to love them. What about them? A message from their heart to yours. This is beautiful. Rest and relaxation is essential. They want to take care of you. They want to relax with you. They feel you as this light energy, this creation of light, much lighter time that they've had than in previous relationships. But they want to do this for you too. So they see you hardworking and doing all of these things, and they want to take care of you and rest and relax together. So I think you're both on the same page here, because you're seeing this long-term thing and this good match here, and they're like, they want to love you. They really want to love you. Embrace your emotions. They're strange because they want you to embrace your emotions. They want to, like I said, this person is an emotional person, but they don't necessarily come up. It's not there on the surface of them. They're King of Pentacles, like you're seeing. They're not the King of Cups, but that's who they are deep down. And so they're wanting you to embrace your emotions. So this is kind of projection energy. They want to take care of you. They want you to rest and relax. They want to take care of you. They want to nurture you emotionally. I guess they want that for themselves from you as well, hey? They want to spend quality time with you, listen and talk to each other. They want to get to know you. They want to have this. Any time that they're spending with you at the moment as well, it's really important to them. All the time that they're spending with you at the moment is very important to them. This is so sweet. They've got a really sweet energy and loving energy towards you. And isn't it funny how their real heart yearnings are coming, because it's so deep down beneath all of this stability, the real heart yearnings are coming out right at the end of this reading here with these cards. This person has a lot of love for you. Ace of Emotions, love, twin flames, and all of this. Wow. This could be a really huge relationship here. I think you're right in thinking that this is the person you could settle down with and grow old with. And I think they're on the same page as you with that as well. So if it sounds like this is your story, could be your story, you might want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant download, so do make sure you get your email address right. It might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. If you're on Gmail, you have a promotions folder. You'll find a lot of emails in there that you think you've been missing. If you can't watch it straight away, try it on a different device if it's not working before you get in touch with me. But we'll get it to you somehow. And yeah, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship as well. What you need to know about it, how to make it work really well. And also how this might all go down, possible timelines for all of that. So if you're interested in that, yeah, book in for that and I'll see you in there. But if this is where I leave you, if you're not coming with me to the extended, then thank you so much for watching. All of you, don't forget to click like on this video before you go anywhere, and click that subscribe button along with that notification bell. Let me know how it's resonating with you in the comments as well. Really helps my channel when you do that stuff for me as well. So thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you next time, or I'll see you in extended.